You know, Duke Divinity School and was ordained a United Methodist minister, God, I hate to say it, almost 40 years ago. You know, it's bizarre. And my wife says, I look so young. Jesus here is talking about prayer, which is what our subject is going to be today. Jesus says to the followers, and whenever you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to stand in the aisles and the synagogues and the street corners so they can be seen by others. Truly, I tell you, they have received their reward. But whenever you pray, go into your room and shut the door and pray to God who is in secret, and God who sees in secret will reward you. When you pray, do not heap up empty phrases like the Gentiles do, for they think that they will be heard because of their many words. No, do not be like them, for the Lord knows what you need before you ask. That's what Rebecca reminded us of this morning. The Lord knows what you need before you ask. This is Labor Day weekend. Now, Labor Day was originally started in 1884, if you didn't know that, by an act of Congress, the first Monday in September. And it was originally set aside to commemorate the work of and contributions of labor unions, of organized labor. Now, it evolved over the years. After World War I and World War II, it became much more the individual worker, the man, woman, or child, in that case, who helped bring America up, who helped win the wars, who helped build our infrastructure. One thing we don't talk about a lot in this church or others is we don't talk about the labor that's necessary for the spiritual life. We go to coaches, personal trainers for exercise, right? Don't we? We go to a personal trainer for exercise. We get coaching in nutrition. You go to a nutritionist, you get a personal coach. Business people get business coaching, don't they? About what is necessary to run all of those things in your life. But we don't talk about the spiritual labor. So today, I am going to be your prayer coach, right? We're going to talk about prayer in ways you may not really discussing is habits, okay? The old phrase is, we build our habits and then our habits make us, right? We make our habits and our habits make us. 90% of what you do during the day is habit. 3 steps to install any habit in your life. And I'm going to adapt this to install prayer in ours, okay? These 3 steps, with them, you can add more prayer to your life, be closer to God, and be happier in your life. Would you like to hear about those? The first ingredient in installing a habit is keep it short. The action that you're trying to do, the habit, has to be 30 seconds or less. You have to complete it in 30 seconds or less. What are you saying? You're not trying to build this enormous pile of actions in your life. We all know what would happen with that. It happens every January 1st. What it does, doesn't it? Oh, I'm going to eat well, I'm going to the gym, and I'm going to meditate and exercise every day. And that lasts till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on January 1st. No, but seriously, tiny habits is what he calls it, Dr. Fogg, and you can see his TED Talk if you want, but I'm adapting that. I'm calling this moments of mindful prayer. Moments of mindful prayer. You got to keep it short. First step is short. The second step is you tie the trigger for your habit to something you already do. You reach over and touch the light switch, and a shock goes through your hand. And as it goes through your hand, your mind says, the power of God flows through me. Say it. The power of God flows through me. Now imagine it again. One more time. Reach over, touch the light switch. You feel the power running through your hand. Say, the power of God flows through me. Again, the power of God flows through me. Open your eyes. What have we just done? We've installed a habit. The third one is give yourself a reward when you do the short action. You can do the yes, a hand motion, or a prayer motion, or a smile. But I'm encouraging you to use this technique to build something higher in your life, something deeper. You want to change your life? Start with these tiny habits, and they will begin the rudder changing, which will change the direction and your trajectory for everything you do. So that maybe you will believe, I am the love of God. I am the power of God. I am the presence of God, because that's where your life goes. And that's what you hear in your head every